This is a little bit early because I don't think it's over yet. But the title of this is "Summer's Over, Sanity Returns." But I think we still have a couple more weeks. I think my son goes back mid-August. But
we got 2 weeks for us.
2 weeks. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's my quote for today. Oh, when I look back now, that summer seemed to last forever. And if I had the choice, yeah, I'd want to be there. Those were the best days of my life. You know that?
Yeah, that's what's his name?
See if you know it.
The guy from Robin Hood, the movie.
Yeah, Bryan Adams. Right?
Bryan Adams.
Bryan Adams, Summer of '69.
Summer of '69. Yeah.
I just picked that one because it's just that song. Anytime it comes on, it's like carefree, you know.
Yeah.
So,
it takes you there. It takes like you were there, bro.
You there. Yeah. It takes you there.
You're on a swing next to the lake.
Yep. Yeah. I always like, who the hell gets to go to a lake? I never got.
Yeah, bro, for real. I wish I was in a moon.
Yeah, right. If you survived another summer with kids, there's a difference between summer with kids and without kids. With kids, congratulations, you've accomplished something special. Today, this episode, this show, you hear my cousins, they said, you can still say a podcast. You can't say a podcast.
Hey, but you know what, though? I agree with that 100%, dog.
Do you?
100%.
Once I started saying it, when I was like, oh, show, I was like, that does sound better than podcast.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
I got a podcast. Like, hey, I got a show, so I got to change. Like, Gentleman's Hour, it says podcast. I got to cut that out. But anyway.
Gentleman's Hour, yeah.
Gentleman's Hour show, not just Gentleman's Hour.
Yeah.
Today we are talking about the chaos, the burnout, and that magical moment when your house is finally quiet again. But see, I don't think it gets ever quiet for you because your kids are still young. So it's like, yeah, you got, and I mean, you're at work anyway, so it's not like you're at home enjoying.
If it's quiet, it ain't for me. Yeah.
Right. So hit pause on your parenting guilt and let's get real about what summer does to us, how we're bouncing back, and how it's different now from our summers growing up. And this is meant like I've been trying to do lately, interactive. I know there's parents watching. I know we got a couple parents as fans. Drop us a comment. What's your take on it? What's the wildest things your kids did this summer that drove you crazy? Or has it been a good, nice, easy summer? I mean, give us some comments. Let us know. Let us know what you think.
Even if they're bad, bro. Even if they're bad.
Yeah, I love the bad ones. Bro.
Yeah, those are the best ones because it's real.
Yeah.
Don't be fake.
Yeah, forget the fake, bro. And as always, don't forget, subscribe and follow. It's hard to start building this up now. And I like this little saying. Following us is way cheaper than therapy and way less judgy. Because we don't judge, because me and you got our own problems to worry about. We don't got time to judge people.
Yeah, exactly. Cue the intro.
Hey, that you just did that on the last video, and it plays perfect. So I think that needs to be your little shtick. You say that every time. Cue the intro.
Yeah, no, that's the perfect time. I just gotta pay attention.
You gotta remember.
I gotta lock in.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get it started. In here. What's one thing you swore? Oh, it's easy. One thing you swore this summer that you would do, maybe something with the kids, or maybe you and Laura, and you didn't get around to it, or you haven't gotten around to it yet.
Working out, bro. Working out was supposed to be on the checklist, and I hate to say it, it didn't pan out. Yeah, not at all.
Well, were you trying to do like a gym, or you guys do like a home workout with the kids?
Yeah, like a home workout right here with with Nick, especially because he's about to start high school, and then Natalia, just because she's been getting more aggressive in basketball, so I kind of want to see her to like just kind of not muscle up, obviously, but just kind of like tone up a little bit. Right. It's hard, bro. I get home and it's hot. It's Santa Clarita, bro. It's 105, 100 degrees. And then, I work outdoors. The last thing I want to do is be outdoors.
Go right back out.
Yeah, man. But it was on the to-do list, but I guess I got maybe hit it hard the last couple of days. But, yeah, that didn't work out at all. The same thing, bro. Like, he's playing basketball right now where they, he's grabbing the ball, like, and they do the, obviously they don't have a jump ball. They have like a possession meter or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I just see him muscle out sometimes, and I'm like, dude. And then sometimes he hangs in there, and they get him, bro. Just to kind of just give him that,
give him a little edge. You know what? You should do. Maybe Natalia when she gets a little bit
older.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on. Hey, turn around, bro. Actually, you know what? I went to the doctor and they gave me some sort of like, it's like a steroid. It's not that type, but because remember I told you my whole body's been hurting.
I knew you looked.
So
a
they were
slow.
like, we gotta fix you up. Hey, this is a 2X. This is a 2X, bro.
You're filling it up in the chest and the biceps, bro.
I'm glad somebody noticed. Desiree doesn't. But they're giving me some kind of like, but it's like a different type of.
Yeah, it's like
lady said she was like, it's like
help you heal quicker, right?
Yeah, to build up a little density. But anyways, what I was gonna say is what helped my daughters was jump roping. You get so much quicker, and especially like for all sports, you get quicker on your feet and able to like change position real fast. That helped them a lot because they were a little bit. My daughters were a little slow, like they were just slow footed. And then as soon as we started doing roping and the weights and all that, they started doing the explosiveness, like box jumping, all that. Nice. It just changed. They got quickness. They've never been fast like on a pure like a 40-yard dash, but they got quicker and they were able to like get past the girl, stuff like that. So. Just keep that in mind. Jump rope.
Yeah, maybe, and that's something they can do. They can do it. They don't have to be directly in the sun. Like,
exactly. Go get a little shade. 3-minute rounds.
Some double dutch or double dutch with the family.
Let me jump. Let me jump.
Let me get on that kid. Watch out. Let me try what's done, youngster.
I can't jump. All right. And okay, so that was for me. Nothing really. I wanted to do like a family kind of vacation, and it just kind of never came around. We're going to go to Vegas for my daughters. They turned 21. They're on a cruise right now, but when they get back, we're supposed to go next weekend just to take them and let them go out to a club or a bar, and I'll just go out to eat and hang out with Desiree. But so that's still in the works. But I wanted to take a nice little family vacation, but maybe next year. We'll see. All right. Which was more exhausting, entertaining your kids or trying to avoid them?
For me, they don't. Well, they go to summer camp, right? It's like a day camp. So I pick them up on the way home. Laura takes them, or Cass takes them, and then I pick them up. So we're not home with them like to say like, hey, go do something, or leave me alone because you've been kind of hanging out with me all day. But then we come home. It's kind of like the same thing like when they're in school. I mean, just minus the homework. They don't have any homework,
right?
And they stay up a little later.
It's not a huge.
Yeah, it's not too crazy. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Who wrote this question? Who would want to avoid their kid? Like, when my kids are home, I'm looking for them. I'm like, hey, where's Allie? Where's she hiding out at? Where's Teo? Tell them to get down here. Like,
you're like,
who hides from their kids?
The Wi-Fi broke. We just all come down to the living room.
Maybe what I'm thinking is you're right. Like a stay at home because they're used to like the kids going to school and they have the whole day to themselves, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, dang, I got no break. Okay, I can get that. I get that.
Yeah,
constant having to feed them and
yeah. Because I mean, there's times where like even like during COVID, like when everybody was home.
Yeah.
I was going outside just doing stuff just to get out of because the kids were homeschooling. Laura was inside like dealing with them, and it's like she never got a break. So I would understand. Like I would tell her like, hey, I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do that, or I'm gonna take them outside, and she would kind of chill out. But or even I think when they were younger before camp, when she was home, she'd be with them all day, dude, and.
Yeah, that's a lot.
They eat a lot.
You're constantly picking up after them, feeding them.
Yeah, dude. It's more for her. I'd go to work and I'd come home and everything was tip top. it was the same to me.
Nothing different on your plate, huh? Everything.
Yeah, I ain't complaining.
Hey, you said you put your kids in camp. Is that like a day camp, like a summer camp?
Yeah. It's at the
it's Y or something.
It's through the city, and they have They have it's kind of like a gym, dude, with couple classrooms like next to it, and then they do like Natalia does sports, she does basketball, Nick does basketball. They do like arts and crafts, and then Nick actually has the best one because he's with the teen group, so they have like day trips, like they go to the mall. Right. Yeah, they jump on the city bus and then they go to the mall. They do this, and then they win a magic.
Yeah,
and then Natalia's with them like middle age group. So she's more like sports and arts and crafts and stuff, but they love it, dude. So I mean,
that's what I wanted to ask is if they like it because I did that as a kid. My mom put me in where it was like, I did one where I actually went on a I don't know where the hell we went. We were there for like 3 weeks, and that was the worst time of my life because we actually had to stay you know,
Yeah, fool,
we
you
were
got
like
arrested.
we were in teepees.
Yeah, it was fire camp.
We were in
juvenile detention center.
The juvenile no, bro, we were in teepees. They were like Indian teepees. All these dirty ass kids, and I remember like waking up in the middle of the night, and, like some kid's leg is all like on my head. I was just like, what the? It was the worst.
And then they don't shower because nobody tells them to.
It was the only good thing about it, bro, is they had free ice cream anytime you wanted. You go and they just give you a cone. There was like a little ice cream shop. No, you have to pay nothing. Just go up. Hey, I'll take a swirl. Here you go. But I did those day ones.
Hey, you were trading them for cigarettes and I'm telling you, bro, you were in
it is juvie. I should have went, bro. It would have made me tougher.
You went for 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Maybe
it was 2. Maybe it was 2, but it was a lot. I just remember I hated it. I hated it, bro. Yeah, I hated it. But anyways, okay. I just wanted to find out how they liked it, but I think your kids are more social than me.
Yeah, they are, bro, because they like actually like I'll give them the option like, hey, do you want to go? Like, yeah. Like, all right. Like let's say I stay home, I don't go to work or whatever, and I'm like, you guys want to go to camp? Okay. They're like, yeah, we want to go. I was like,
you're especially like, Nick, because he's spending the day with me instead of spending the day with your dear old dad. You want to go run around with some wild ass kids?
Exactly. I'm like, dude, what about me, dog? Like, I want to chill. Like, nah. Like, we want to go. And then he likes this. They have like a cooking class, and because he loves to cook. Okay. So he's like, oh yeah, today we're making. One day he came out and he was eating like milanesa. He's like, oh, I was like, what the hell? He goes, oh yeah, we made it. And then you made like lasagna, I think, or like fettuccine alfredo. Yeah.
See, that's good, bro. That's gonna set him up. That's something he can actually use. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's not gonna starve, bro. He already cooks way better than I do.
Yeah. No, I'm an okay cook. I got like 4 dishes. Like I don't got a big repertoire or whatever. Have you needed? So then I don't even need to ask this question because it kind of doesn't. I don't think so. Have you needed like I need a break moment this summer? But it doesn't sound like it. Just sounds like it's business as. What about at night? Like
at night, bro. I need a break all the time.
Yeah, is it?
I need a break. What do you guys do? Because they're always around. Like my house.
But what do they want to do? Because they're such different ages. What do they?
They all like different stuff, bro. Like, and then also right now they're both doing basketball, so they have games on Saturdays. They have practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I mean, yeah, bro, they're always around. They're like always here. They're always here.
Yeah.
Every now and then we have stuff to do.
Y'all don't go no. Y'all don't got nowhere to go.
Somewhere to be.
Hey, they don't ever do like sleepovers at friends or anything.
Nah. We're old school, bro. We have that saying, bro, in Spanish. Uno nunca sabe, bro. Yeah, uno nunca sabe. Especially
too many raunchy uncles have ruined it.
Yeah,
for
bro.
Everybody.
You know what I mean? I'm like, nah, it's all good. You're good. You're here. You don't need to. We'll go pick you up right before bedtime.
Now that you mention, I don't think my son. Not because I wouldn't allow it, but you're right. I didn't ever think about that. I'm kind of just like sometimes got my head in the sand, but. He's like me. Like when I was a kid, I never wanted like when my buddies were like, "Hey, sit," and like, no, you guys come over here. All right, we'll go over there. I never wanted to stay at my friend's house. I just hated that overnight. I couldn't sleep in some other I didn't like it.
Yeah,
so,
it's weird. It was.
He's
weird
like me. Yeah. He's like me. He never stays. I don't think he's ever. He probably has, but I don't recall him ever even staying the night at somebody's house. And same thing. My daughters, they never really growing up. Same kind of thing. They never stayed the night at friends' houses or anything like that. All right. Okay. How about you? What do you remember about when you went on break as a kid? Did you have summer camp like your kid? Were you over there were you doing arts and crafts making?
Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but I went to space camp every year.
Oh, did you? You went sponsored by Jeff Bezos or what?
Yeah. My mom would send me out to Houston and I'd go to space camp for, 6 weeks.
Hey, but that was a real thing, huh? There was like, because I remember trying to sign up for that. I didn't get accepted, but it was like, what are your accomplishments? I didn't have one accomplishment I could put.
They're like, go hang out in a TP, youngster. You can go to space camp. Nah, yeah. No, my go ahead.
So what was your summer? Like, let's just say, pick a random, 10, 11, 12-ish. Was it just you running the streets? Was anybody watching you? Did they summer school, anything?
No summer school ever, dude, thankfully. But you know what? I mean, I would wake up. The one thing my mom always let me do I don't know if maybe I thought it was because she was being nice, but maybe she just didn't want to deal with me. She'd let me sleep in until whenever.
Oh, that's cool. I do that for my son.
Yeah, now here, dude, everybody's up by like 9 o'clock the latest, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Just because
early.
And then well, they got to go to camp. They got to be there by 9.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay,
and then on the weekends, Natalia wakes up early and she's kind of the first one up, and then Laura's up, and then everybody kind of comes out different times. But usually everybody's up by like 9, maybe 10, bro, on a hangover day. But
okay, actually that's the same for me. That's the same for me now. I remember the days when I was a kid, bro. I would sleep till 1, 2. Sometimes get up at like 3.
Nowadays, I get up and have lunch.
Yeah, now I can't even. I want to sleep like, hey, I want to sleep till 12. I want to sleep till 1, and I'm just sitting there in bed. And I'm just like, this is torture. I'm just gonna get up. There's no point. I'm wide awake. Yeah. Now for me, probably the latest is probably 10.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I think one time I woke up at 11 and I was pissed. I'm like, damn man, the day's already half over. Da, da, da. And I think I told Laura like, why didn't you wake me up? And she's like, well, you were out. I was like, man, all right, whatever. But yeah, like stuff like that. Even if I'm like hungover, dude, I just get up. I'd rather be up than sleep. Yeah.
Do you like coffee? Do you like coffee?
Yeah. I mean, I don't need it, but I like.
No, I don't. Yeah, that's why. But I love on a weekend it hit like.
Yeah.
You guys are like getting up. You get up. Like, yeah. She's like, all right, I'm gonna go.
You can enjoy it. Yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna go get the coffee ready. I'm like, oh, I get down there and I'm like waiting for that coffee. I turn the TV on, like let me watch the news, see what's going on, and that first cup, that cup is just like, oh, it feels good. Yeah. Okay.
But no, I mean, I just slept in late.
Oh yeah. So no, but you didn't say. What did you do? Did you go anywhere?
I woke up.
Did you?
I would wake up and I mean, depending. Usually I would get on my bike. I think I remember most of my fondest memories were on my bike and just kind of just roaming the neighborhood, and then just coming home, having lunch, and then back at it.
And your mom, you said, was home, right?
Yeah, my mom was always home, and my dad was. So, they were both home.
So you never had to go anywhere. You never.
Nah.
Okay.
And then I mean, there was times where I think I've said this before, where my grandma would watch my cousins at my aunt's house, because all my aunts and uncles worked, so everybody would just drop them off there. And sometimes I would get dropped off. I would tell my mom like, "Hey, can I go over there?" Yeah. Even though they were home, they would take me, drop me off, and then like one of my aunts or uncles would bring me back, like when they got off of work.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were good times, bro. That's when we were causing some ruckus, and my poor grandma, rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, we get a lot of gray hairs, bro. A lot of gray hairs.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Same thing for me. Summers was. I mean, my mom and dad were both at work, so it was different. That's why when we were younger, we were at summer camps. Or I would go, like on that last show I was talking about my cousin Debo, the Do It Like Danny. So his mom, she worked, but she worked like different, I don't know, something. So we would go I would stay like the summer with them. I don't think my sister went. I don't know where my sister went. Maybe she went somewhere else. But my dad would.
A school camp or something.
Maybe I don't remember her being there. But my dad would drop me off on like Monday morning on his way to work. Drop me off at my aunt Sis's house, Debo's mom, and then I would stay there all the way till Friday. And then Friday after work, he'd pick me up and I go home for the weekend. So, and me and my cousin would just play. I mean, sometimes she would be at work, but he was kind of old enough that we could just be at home. You know, they didn't really care. And that's where we were just like running the streets. We were just, playing, just doing, kids. But I remember that as a kid. Davey, hung out a lot with Davey in the summers. He would come up for the summer. This is when we were getting a little bit older, so we could be home by ourselves, like maybe teens or whatever. And so he would come up for the summer, and he'd stay like, a month or so. Everybody always liked to come up to our house. Yeah, bro, we had a pool, so there was just always kids. My other cousins, all of a sudden they just show up and they're there for a month. It was like it was just kind of like that hangout. It was just kind of that hangout because it was a pool, and my mom and dad didn't really give a shit about like you guys got to be quiet. You guys got to they didn't really care. They just kind of went in their room, and so we were just running amok. So those were my summers, and that was fun, bro. I would never f all those summer camps, f all that. I'd rather just play with my cousins and do all that stuff.
I think they owe your parents money, dude. I can't imagine a house full of all them kids, bro, feeding them.
Yeah. It was
it was a lot, bro.
It was chaos. There was a lot of kids there at a certain, at different times. But I wouldn't. Those were my best times of my life. I wouldn't ever change that for anything. All right, during your school years, okay. So this is the same age. Put yourself back in that same age. What do you remember most about like the first day of school and like? A little follow-on question. Did you get like nervous? Back to school Monday. Who's going to be like, is it going to be, who am I going to be sitting with? You know what I mean? Like, you have any anxiety or anything?
You know what? I remember my younger years was cool because like I was excited, like yeah, man, it's a new school year and blah blah blah. And as I got older, it was more of like, damn, I don't want to go back. Like I like being on break.
You're talking high school now, or
no, I'm talking about like middle school, maybe like fifth grade, sixth grade, middle school, and then for sure high school. But I mean, it was like yeah, like who like I think the number one was like, yeah, who's gonna sit next to me, dog? Like I wanted like I want the hot girl.
That was a big thing. That was like a big thing.
I'm like, if I sit next to a little punk ass fool, like it's gonna suck. And then you want your homies. Who's gonna be your homies in your class?
Right.
Or when like, because now they get their schedule on through an app, bro, and it's like, oh, now you know who you're gonna have, right? Whatever. But back then it was like you went to registration, they give you your thing. You went to, whatever. Yeah. That's what I love, bro. Especially like when I was like, dude, I want to have her in my class. And,
oh fuck, bro. I remember bro. I remember like you're right. Like there was like an orientation or something, but you see some chick that was like, damn, that chick just last year looked like a little boy. Now that chick looks, who the hell is that? Like, oh, bro, the first day. Okay, so same thing. But even before that, I used to love, like, I don't know why, too. I wasn't even a good student, but I used to love school supplies, like getting the newest. Like, remember the Velcro.
The Trapper Keeper, dog?
The Trapper Keeper. And you're trying to find the coolest one that nobody else had. Because that sucked when you showed up and like 4 other kids had yours.
That store had the same one. And you're like, damn, man.
Yeah.
I like this punk ass tiger anyways.
Bro, even like I get like 18 notebooks. Bro, I never even took notes one day of my life. But I had to have every color a notebook, every color a pen. And then, like, you know, writing your name and, like, you know, Aguilar on your notebook on the first page, math. I never opened it again the whole rest of the year. But I used to love, like, school supplies. I had everything, bro. I went to school. My backpack was like, bro, I was like hunchback like this because it was so heavy.
Like you were in the army or something?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, exactly. Pencil box, canteen. Like, I had it, bro. Oh.
MREs.
Yeah. Hey, what are you eating over there, bro? But bro, that shit was like even now going when I go like because already right now you go to Walmart and it's already like all the back to school stuff, and I'm just going like, oh, should I get myself a couple notebooks? Should I get myself? What do I need a notebook for? But I'm like. But it's dope, right? All the folders and like, oh, I could put my papers here. It would last like 1 week where I had all my stuff like organized. Like, okay, here's my homework. By the end of the year, it was just a bunch of paper stuffed into my backpack. Those folders were gone. I don't know what happened to those. But
you know. I think when I started like middle school, right, which was 7th grade, I convinced my mom to buy me a composition book. Bro, I didn't even need one.
Thought you were Eminem or what?
Yeah, like I was like, what? And I said, no, I need it. And she's like, why? It's like, cause I'm gonna be in middle school. Like, you know, it's a different school. I'm older. Dude, she bought it for me, and she got all mad because I'm like, oh, I need other notebooks because they gave us a list, and they're like, you just need the regular, like, you know,
just a regular, the binder,
like, yeah. And she's like, well, I bought you that one. And I was like, oh yeah. I don't even think I ever used it, bro. I think I.
Hey, but low key, those composition books were dope. Like there was some creative people that would have like they'd be writing like a bunch of like poems in there. And somebody that's walking around with their composition book that's legit. You're like, oh, that's a real one.
Especially in middle school, dog. Middle school blew my mind, bro. Middle school blew my mind. All I had was a 1/2-inch 3-ring binder that I took. That's all I carried, or a folded up peachy folder. Remember the peachy folders?
Yeah.
And you fold it and put it in your back pocket? The guy running?
Okay. The little track guy or whatever.
Yeah. So it's funny because I wanted that 1/2-inch, whatever, and then I don't know, at a certain point, I stopped caring, bro. When I was little, I used to like, oh, I want a new backpack, and, you know, I look fresh, and I had a lunchbox, all kinds of nerdy stuff. And then when I hit middle school, it was like, I had a notebook with dividers and paper.
Yeah.
And that's it, bro. I had the mechanical pencils, and then I had the little markers. But other than that, bro, my mom would even ask me, like, hey, don't you need more stuff? I was like, no, I'm good. I'm going to have the stuff from last week.
I'll just write notes on my hand, Mom. I'm good. I don't need it. Hey, but remember those metal, this was probably like young, but remember the metal lunch boxes? The metal ones, like the square. Like, do they make those anymore? I don't ever see those anymore. But they would have like Transformers or He-Man, but they were legit, man. They was like, you had to pop that lid and remember thermos? Remember thermos?
Yeah,
remember somebody would show up with a thermos.
Like,
they had like soup in there. Yeah, like like what the? You could bring soup to school? Like, yeah, in this thermos, they'd be pouring it out. I'm like, what the bro? That like blew my mind. I never got one of those thermoses, man. I never got one of those thermoses. I always wanted one.
I actually have a picture, bro. I think it was like maybe kindergarten. And I think my mom's taking me to school, dog, and I'm probably like 5. And I have a Fraggle Rock lunchbox.
Oh, Fraggle Rock.
And I'm holding it. You can see that it's a Fraggle Rock lunchbox.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I think that I don't know if it was metal, but it looks metal. I don't think it had a thermos. I don't know what I would have put in there. Some champurrado.
Or you had some
albóndigas.
You probably even have food in there, bro.
Some menudo or something. Yeah. What do you have in there?
Yeah, bro. So see, there are and getting geared up. I know as I got older, I was more in like I remember I always wanted like come on, mom, I'm starting junior high. I got to come in fresh. I need a fade or whatever. And she would take me down to the L.A. the Garment District for all the fake. I'm just like, man, I can't show up with. She didn't even fit right. Like fake Guess shirts. Like, come on, man. I need to go to the mall. Can't be over here in the Garment District getting 10 shirts for $3. Like,
hey, where were those pants?
Oh, the Z Cavaricis were in.
Yeah, did you get some of those from the Callejones, dog, or what?
I didn't get those until. Yeah, that was probably late. No, I think it was late junior high. But hey, bro, they look good, bro. One day I'm gonna wear some. I guarantee I'm gonna turn your eye. You're gonna look and like,
oh damn.
Hey, it makes because even in the back, I don't think they had pockets, so it makes your ass look nice, bro. There was no pocket. There was no back pockets. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. And back then I had a little something to work with, but anyways, all right. Let's come on. We got trunk, bro. Look at we're stuck on that. We need to move on. All right. Okay, so now that it's the situation has changed, so it's no longer about you going to school. Oh, before you go, what was the best pen to get? What was the best pen? Do you remember?
The best pen right here, dog. Like pen?
Pen.
The Pilot.
No, that's a good pen though too. The gel. No, remember the one that it was like a little bit. It was no. It was a little bit fatter, and you could do red ink. You put down red. You didn't like that, bro. I love red, blue, green, red, all in one pen. Come on, bro. That's state of the art.
Nah, I don't know. I'm gonna say okay. Yeah, I'll give it to you because I think I did have one. The top was white and the bottom was blue.
Yeah. And it was fatter. It was fatter because it had to have like 4 different. Come on, bro. Come on. I'm gonna get you one. I'm gonna get you one for Christmas. A special.
They have them now with like 15 colors, right?
Oh, do they? The only thing that sucked is those pens ran out in like 2 days. I'm like, what the?
Hey, what about the ones with the little pencils with the little tips?
Oh, yeah. Oh, those were fire too. Yeah, you would just you could see too how many you had.
Yeah. Like, oh damn, I'm running low. I'm already down to my last tip.
Do they still make those?
I don't know. We can go down to the Callejones, bro. We'll make a day out of it.
Yeah, that sounds good. Good. Okay, so let's switch. Hey, switch it up. I know it's supposed to be about our kids. So now, how is it? What's the difference now? Like, so I'm sure you have the date on when the kids start. What is it like for you now? Do you feel a little bit of stress, a little bit of pressure? Like, oh, I got to get these kids ready. I got to put them back on their sleep schedule. I got to make sure they have everything they need. Like, what's the difference now on having kids and their first days of school?
I don't feel any stress. Shout out Laura, because Laura takes care of everything, bro. School supplies, registration. The only thing maybe sometimes for sure I'll go back to school night, but I mean it's something I don't really have any influence on, or it doesn't really affect me.
I should have Laura on. I should have Laura on.
Yeah, you should have her on. Let's do a phone a friend. Because she's on it, bro. She gets them dripped out, bro. They got new shoes. They got shirts. They got pants. They got everything, bro. And then some. And then she's got the school supplies. They all got fresh new backpacks. I think now Nick only needs a new backpack because I think his ripped. But he had it for like all of junior high and. Natalia is a little bit different because she's more careless because she's younger, I guess. But yeah, I mean, as long as they stay drippy, as long as they're like they look good, bro. That's all Laura, bro. That's not me.
Okay,
But
okay,
yeah.
okay. Do you notice anything as it's like now they're getting older? And the reason I'm asking this question because I always see divorced parent, so it was a single. So I raised them when they were with me on my own. My ex-wife raised them on her own. So it was always split, right? So I would always arrange for my fun because I always did the schedule on what days we had them, and I would always arrange it so I had my son on the first day of school because at his school he was in a dual immersion like Spanish and English, and
Yeah.
on the first day of school that was the only day that you could actually walk your kid all the way into the school, into the classroom, see where they're sitting, talk to the teacher, all that. So for the first I think I got him all 8 years, K through 8, but I have a picture of him at his desk.
Nice.
The first day.
That's
And
dope.
I always loved doing that. I would always do the schedule, and
Yeah.
his mom never argued. Like whatever. I always took that first day of school so I could walk him in. I take that picture, but I know like now that pop up on my phone. I'm trying to look if I have a picture here on my desk. I don't think I do, but now one pops up like I don't know, fourth grade or third grade. And I'm just like, man, bro,
That's dope.
but it's dope, but it's also sad because like this year, like he'll be starting in August, but he'll probably be driving to school, on his own. So it's like that's gone. Even like high school, you don't walk them to their class. You drop them off.
Yeah.
Stare at them as long as you can until they're gone.
You're like, I want to go
yeah,
with you.
exactly.
Take me with you.
Exactly, but it's like, man, so now it makes me more sad because it's just like, man, those days are gone. That's like, how did it go so fast? Are you starting to kind of see that? I mean, Nick is Nick starting ninth grade?
He is starting ninth grade. Yeah.
Okay, so you only have one that's like young. Okay,
Natalia,
so
Natalia's starting. She'll be starting fourth grade.
Okay.
So, obviously, like social media, we always do the first day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it goes back. Cass came to live with us, like, I guess majority wise, as far as custody was when she started high school, same age as Nick right now. So we have that, and then I don't know if I would get him from her mom because her mom would take her for before that. But for sure from high school, all of high school, even through COVID, even whatever. Yeah. And then for the kids, for Nick and Natalia, they have the little picture outside of the school or right here in the before they head out. So that's cool because like you said, yeah, it does pop up. I think that's one of the things I like about social media is that like literally I can scroll through my Instagram.
Right.
And it's like a time machine, bro. I'll go back all the way to when Natalia was born and before she was even around. So thankfully that's all like documented on that, and I have that. But I mean it is crazy because you go from that to like not having it, bro. Like we don't have that with I don't have it with Cass anymore. She's done with college and she's gonna go for her master's, but she ain't taking a picture on the first day. Like
right.
You know what I mean? And Nick, like you said, like he's starting high school, so he's got 4 years, and then
where's he going? Saugus,
yeah.
Do you think once Natalia starts high school, you're gonna be kind of sad? Like, dang. This
I'm sad now, bro. Like I just thought about that the other day. Yeah. I remember she said something, and she was like, "Oh yeah," and I was like, "No," because she goes, "What did I tell her?" Oh, I said, "Oh, I think she like said some like corny joke." Or she asked me something, and I said, "Hey, are you new here?" And she goes, "Yeah." She goes, "Yeah, I am. I'm the last one that showed up." I was like, "Damn, you're
yes,
right, bro." Like, yeah, it was funny, but it was kind of sad, bro. I was like, "Damn."
Yeah.
Like, damn. And like, yeah, no, it weighs heavy, bro. When you realize it, yeah.
Right. And you still, I mean, she's only in fourth grade, but I'm just saying, how the years fly by. It's going to be eventually, like, gosh, dang, and that's it. Like, all the kids are, life is different.
Yeah, I remember when Cass was in fourth grade. I remember when her first day of school, bro, kindergarten.
Yeah, dang.
Look at her now.
Crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That's amazing. What is there anything you plan on doing differently this school year, like as a parent? Like, And it could be anything. It could be something tiny, or it could be like, oh, I want to focus more on, their academics, or I want to focus on this, or is there anything that you have a plan, or do you and Laura even ever plan something out? Like, hey, for this school year, let's do, or do you just kind of like, hey, why fix it if it ain't broke? Like the wheels running.
Like we're a well-oiled machine. You know what? We don't really. Oh, at least not that I know of. We don't want we don't go in with a plan. I think we kind of just take it as it comes. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of new stuff because, like, he is starting high school.
Yeah.
So to me, that's a big thing, because we already got something for like homecoming. I'm like, damn, like that's something, dude. And I'm like getting on them, like, hey, are you gonna go? Are you gonna go? Are you gonna go? Are you gonna take anybody? Who are you gonna go with? And over here, it's kind of different, bro. It's more of a carnival.
No, it's different over here too. They don't do like when I was a kid. It was all about dates, and they all go as like a friend group. Even my daughter did that. I don't think they ever went. Even the prom, they went with like 6 other girls. Like it was like, what? When I went to prom, I was trying to pull. I was trying to bang.
But they also had a band at your prom because
the one from what was it? What was that show? That movie where they go back in time? Remember?
Hot Tub. Hot Tub Time
Marty, no, Marty McFly.
Back to the Future.
Remember they're in the band. Earth Angel. Yeah, they were playing that at my prom. Right?
Yeah, you were probably wearing the same outfit as Marty McFly, dog.
I wore a traditional tux, bro. Legit.
Dude, I didn't even go to prom, bro. That should be another one. Talk about prom. I didn't go to prom.
My prom was shitty. It was like, it was shitty. It was horrible. It was trash.
Yeah, no, I just went to the parties after, dog.
And see, we didn't even have any. Like,
no, there was parties galore, bro. And I rolled up. Everybody's in their prom clothes, and I'm chilling in like jeans and a button-up shirt. They're like, "Hey, what happened?" Yeah. I was like, "I went home. To change."
We gotta do that. That would be a good one. That would be a good one. Okay, so you don't have anything, and the reason I even this question popped out to me is because but I think that'll be more for in high school, and it's more for like my son because we're trying to like now figure out college. So I knew junior year was a big year, so it was like, hey, before junior year I sat like, hey, we got to get you got to get serious. You got to, and he already was, but I was just to me junior year was always the hardest, and that's the one that's the most important. Like for colleges looking at he ended up killing it. He got straight A's, but still I was like nervous. Like you got to make sure you take all the hardest classes, you take all the AP, he was like so it was just more of a plan for him because I'm trying to get him to a good college, all that. But other than that, I've never ever had any any kind of like, hey, we got it. My one daughter went a little nutty in like 6th, 7th grade, 7th, 8th grade, and so I had to I did the old threaten how I told you my dad did to me, like, hey, you're gonna go to the military or because I wasn't doing good in school, I didn't graduate, remember? So it was like, hey, you're either gonna go to school or you're gonna go to the military. There is no just working and hanging out. So I did that with my daughter. I told her she wasn't going to go to Paraclete because I'm like, your grades are bad. You're getting in trouble at school. Like, you're going to go to Highland. And she was so scared that she locked down like halfway through 8th grade. And I wasn't going to send her to one school, my other daughter to another school, but she still no, they didn't know that. And she still brings that up as like, I was scared. I thought you really were going to send me to Highland.
That's good, bro. That's good.
And so it worked, yeah, because she was getting wild, man. She was nonstop in trouble.
Cass wild out in middle school, for sure.
I think that's when they find themselves or something.
And it's crazy, bro, because she you look at her and she's very calm, very, very.
Yeah, she's real chill. Yeah,
and right, bro, when that was probably the time that it was that year, and I want to say maybe 10th grade, but middle school was crazy. And then it's funny because now we'll have conversations and she'll tell me stuff. I'm like, you did that and wait, when? And she's like, you didn't know? I was like, no, I didn't know. Like, if I would have known, I would have whooped your butt, dude. Like, yeah. Because I was, that's back when she was with her mom, so I had her minimal. Oh, yeah. It was every other weekend. It was a couple of days during the week, but yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard
when when it comes to the light, bro, I was like, God damn, dude, this girl's crazy.
No, that's how my daughter, she was going. I was like, oh, she's done. She's a wrap. Because they were bullying little kids. They were throwing rocks. They were it it just seemed like every other week I'm getting, like, oh, we got trouble, we got sent to the principal, we got detention, we're doing this. I'm just like,
damn,
what is going on, Al? And then all of a sudden I threatened her and she snapped out of it.
Hey, that's good though. See,
you gotta use whatever tools you know what I mean?
Yeah, you got ahead of it, bro. That's all you gotta do.
That's all you gotta do. Okay. Last question. If you had to rate this summer on a scale from beautiful to I hate everyone, where did your summer land? And you still got a month, but
no, not even a month. What are you talking about? A month for like
2 weeks? 2
summer?
weeks. Oh, yeah. 2 weeks. Okay,
I was like, whoa, a month. I wish.
Yeah, you're right.
I would probably rate this summer as a butterface.
Why?
Because it was cool, but I mean, we really didn't do much, bro. Like it sucked because like we didn't do much. We're kind of always busy. And then like Knicks basketball games are crazy because they're like either 7 or 8 p.m. on a Saturday.
Oh damn!
So normally we would have like a barbecue, like come up
something.
Yeah, but we haven't done anything, dude.
I mean, like I get that. The kids' sports is always those schedules just take over. I mean, they're like a life of their own.
Yeah,
and that's kind of the same for me. Like it went fast. My kids are right now. They're on a cruise with their mom, so they haven't even been here for a week. I'm like going through withdrawals.
Yeah.
But you know what? For me, I'm gonna say the only thing that it doesn't suck because I love it. Like I know when they're all my summers are gone, like there's no kids, I'm gonna be just like
like
crying.
damn.
But
you're kicking a baller.
Yeah, but right now it does get a lot because like they want to be up all night. They want to be and I can't do it anymore. I used to be able to, like when I was younger, like I'll stay up till 1 o'clock. 2 o'clock, I go to sleep, get a couple hours, and then boom, I can get up for work. And now it's like I need to be in bed by minimum 11:30. I can maybe push 12, but they want to start a movie. It's like 10:30 night. Hey, let's watch Hunger Games. Let's watch a Hunger Games trilogy. I'm like, count me out. I can't do it anymore.
Nah, I just brushed my teeth.
So that's the only thing that kind of sucks. I can't do it like I used to. I wish I could. I try. I stay up as long as I can, but if it was up to them, they'd be up till 2, 3 in the morning, and that's how we used to do it. Just playing games, watching movies. Hey, let's start a movie at midnight.
Which is a good summer, yeah.
And that's a great summer. So that's the only thing is it's kind of changing as I'm getting older. It's not as cool. It's not as fun, but they're having their own fun. And that's the good thing is like I hear them all down. So like I'll tell, hey, 11 o'clock, hey guys, I got to go. Desiree's already been in bed since 8. I'm like, hey, I gotta go up, guys. I gotta get up early in the morning. And they're like, all right. And I can still hear them all down there watching movies, laughing. My son's still
like,
with them.
Damn it, man.
But to me, it's like that still makes my heart like, okay,
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like they're enjoying their summer. They'll go in the jacuzzi. They'll be out there till midnight here and playing music. I'm like, I love it. Like, all right, I might not be able to. I'm not as young anymore. I might not be able to mix it up with them, but they're still enjoying their summer. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to do like going forward maybe next summer? Like any trips or anything you want to plan? Or are you gonna kind of just with the kids' schedule so busy, you got to just write it out?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of always just play it by ear, dog. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I always work during the summer. I don't really have. I mean, I have vacation time.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't take it if we're not doing anything.
Yeah.
So I kind of just sit on it. I'll take a couple of days here and there, but I think it's just we try to keep the kids busy because I know when I was a kid they didn't keep me busy, and thankfully I feel like I turned out okay. But I feel like if they don't stay busy, then they're gonna do stuff that maybe we don't agree with, and then we both work. So I mean I would want to take a vacation, maybe go somewhere. Wear a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, and remember when I was texting you, I said, "Oh, you could only wear that in Hawaii." But you know what? Nah, f that. You can
wear
just
it
wear
everywhere,
it.
dog.
We can go to Ventura. You can wear it for the day. You know what I mean? You don't need get one of those. I always wanted a Dodger one. I always thought the Dodger ones were pretty cool. I've seen people rocking at
the last game I went to. They gave out that was a giveaway.
But were they nice or were they all like see through and thin as shit?
they had the nipples popping out.
Yeah.
No, they were. I don't know. I didn't get one.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, no. I went with my buddy. No, because I guess now apparently you go like the center field entrance or something like that. They don't have them at every entrance.
Oh, really? And
Yeah.
you didn't want to go get it? You were just like,
no,
forget it.
Because I was with my homeboy, and he had gotten tickets, and he had gotten the passes, and we went through that other club or whatever, the Lexus, whatever. So he's like, oh, we have to go in through this entrance. I was like, all right. And the lady goes, if you guys want your Hawaiian shirt, you got to go to the center field entrance. So I guess it wouldn't have worked out. Something like that. I don't remember. I mean,
the only thing I go now for is the bobbleheads. But I got no more. I don't even have any more room in my garage. So it's like, I don't care anymore. But they have a Kobe one coming up in August. It looks sick.
Oh, like, that one's that's. And you're gonna have to camp out for that one.
Yeah. You're gonna have to, because they only they got like 30,000. You have to get there hour.
You have to get there. No, you have to get there like early in the day, bro. You seen the Otani one?
The Otani. That's what I'm saying.
The Otani one.
You see that line
crazy.
all the way? Yeah.
Like down Vince Scully all the way, like Sunset. You're hanging out with crackheads for like 3 hours.
In that park.
I don't know, dog. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And you know what? I haven't been to one Dodger game this year.
I've been to one, and that was it.
That was it.
Yeah. Hey, I got a frame. I got a frame for you, bro. If you want it.
For what?
No, it's like a Dodger frame or something. Cass was like telling me about it.
Oh yeah. I mean,
yeah. We'll hit it up. We'll hit it up after.
Let me know. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and or do you have a final saying on that?
Final thought? Jerry's final thought.
Summer madness.
Nah, man. Just wish everybody going back to school. Wish them a good start of the school year. Parents enjoy it when they're gone. Yeah. It's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with enjoying your kids not being around you.
Yeah. Hey, and get Nick. He's going freshman year. Get that boy some gear. Get him some J's. Get him. You know what I mean?
Oh, he got some Jordans.
Whatever impression you make your freshman year usually lasts with you the whole career.
Wait.
So,
what were the best shoes you ever had going back to school?
My dad actually bought me this when I was playing basketball, and I was in like 6th grade. He bought me the original Air Jordans. They had just come out, and they weren't that expensive back then. Remember, because nobody knew they were that crazy. The original black and was it black, white, and red? The original high top Jordan ones.
Wow!
And he got them for me because I was playing basketball on the team, and I remember I didn't want to wear them. I wanted to wear these goofy ass yellow Converses because everybody was wearing Converses, and he was pissing me. We were like fighting in the car before my game because he was like, "No, you need to put these on." I'm like, "I can't." I was embarrassed to wear Jordans because I didn't want to. I instead wore bright yellow.
One hit wonder.
Bright yellow Converses. Not even gonna do anything. Yeah, but those were probably my best shoe ever. My mom hooked me up. Like we go to Mervyn's and I get some nice gear. I showed up like a gentleman to the first day of school.
Hey,
I'm sure I turned a couple heads.
Hey, yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. With your yellow Converse.
No, that was just for basketball. Shoes. You know what I used to like was Reebok white pure. They were like nurse shoes,
the tennis shoes?
Yeah, I used to like them, low profile. Like I used to like those.
Nice.
Yeah, the Reebok Classics.
Nice. We could bring them back.
But that's my point. Is like make sure you hook Nick up, man, because it's like
he's gonna look good.
Okay, all right. Yeah, give the boy a fighting shot. You know what I mean? You know how crazy it is. You know how crazy it is out there.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. When he's dripped out, he has a killer smile, bro. That kid.
He has a great smile.
And I'm gonna tell you this. He's funny, bro. Like me.
Oh, see, I don't hear him talk. Enough.
It's because he's not comfortable around you yet, bro.
All right.
Yeah, you kind of heard that when we went to George's, right? He was in the truck with us a little bit. He may have cracked a couple of jokes.
Did he?
Yeah, you probably didn't hear it because you're a little hater.
Hey, I could be the only funny one in the car.
You're like, hey,
Nick,
this is my truck.
Nick,
fool.
pipe down back there,
Shut
Nick.
Up back there.
There's only room for one comedian in this truck.
You put the music up even louder.
Yeah, right when he talks, son. Nah, he's got a great personality. He's got a great style. Yeah, that kid's going somewhere.
He is, bro. Proud of that kid.
All right, that's it. That's today's show. Summer's almost over. The kids will be back in school. Your house will be finally back to some normalcy. Might be some food in my house finally. What is this I wrote on? Style, substance. Oh, this was my closing. Style, substance, and the stories that shape us. This is the Gentleman's Hour. Look at that, bro. Look at that. And come on, people. Like, you guys need to start subscribing and commenting. We need to start now. Now it's time to start putting that.
Now you're threatening them or what?
Yeah, hey, come on, man. Like, we're putting out good content. We're over here spilling our feelings. We could be making enemies. You know, we're making ourselves vulnerable. Like, it's time to start rewarding us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, get us on that summer trip next year, dog.
Damn, brother. Nice. All right, I'm gonna stop this. Don't hang up.